Hi guys, as you can see it's just me. I'm gonna be recapping E3, cause I'm not waiting for fucking Michael, obviously. Anyway, I'm just gonna go over some things that I have written down. Yes, I write everything down. Okay, first of all, and I also have YouTube up, so I'll just be showing some small things that probably y'all haven't seen, which hopefully y'all will like. Now, I'm not a fanboy or anything, or fangirl, but we've always had all systems in our household, okay? And, you know, I've always trusted Sony because they know what they're doing. They've been around forever. And Microsoft is pretty much playing catch up with them, and people don't want to admit it. And it's not saying that Microsoft is bad. It's just Sony's better. And some people just can't comprehend that. And first of all, I just want to say to all the people who watched E3, if you were watching on Twitch, you were watching a shit fucking stream. I was watching people's reaction videos. It was choppy as fuck, okay? So number one, not only was it choppy, but the quality was like 240p, like 360, and people were sitting there complaining about games, especially during the Sony conference, because people love to hate on Sony so bad. And the stream was just shit. So if you were watching on Twitch, I feel sorry for you. Because I don't care if you were watching the Sony conference, the Microsoft conference, you weren't seeing the PC one, you weren't seeing any of those games at their best by watching it on Twitch. If you are going to watch E3 in the future, I recommend you either watch IGN, YouTube, go to like Microsoft, go on your Xbox and go straight to the thing, or go to PlayStation Access, where there are less people, so your shit isn't, so it's not shit. So you can see them at least in 1080p. It's not going to be right in front of you, but at least you can see it in the quality that they want you to see it in. And people did nothing but bitch. I have never seen so much bitching this E3. Bitch, 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 complain. I can't even. And I have some notes here. First of all, Sony said the Neo was not going to be there. And Xbox revealed that they're coming out with their slim. The Neo is the slim version of the PS4 for you idiots who don't know that, okay? I'm just really aggravated with people this E3 because the hate came out this year. The hateration and the PC elitist came out this year, man. It's unbelievable. Can't we all just get along and just be happy that new games are coming out? And if you're like, oh, well, it's not exclusive if it's going to be coming out on the PC. When is it coming out on the PC? It better be coming out on the same day. Because if it still comes out a month later, guess what? There's motherfuckers who have already put in hours of that game. And you've missed it. And you're like, oh, well, I get to play it on better graphics and blah, blah, blah. But my bank account has more. Because I haven't gone broke trying to build a gaming PC. Because there's a computer in there. Do you forget that? I just don't understand, the whole PC thing. They're like, oh, everybody in 1080p thinks they're watching in 4K anyway. Do you know the difference between 1080p and 4K is like this? Just like 720 and 1080? How much clearer can clear get for people? I don't know why if the game, I don't care how good a game looks, if you don't have gameplay, then you have nothing. You have fucking shit. That's what you have. People are going to probably be hating on me saying I'm a Sony fangirl. Fine. You just don't like to face the facts. Anyway, the Neo is the slim version. Then, Microsoft's coming out with a slim version as well. But then they're coming out with the Scorpio, which they've already given the specs for, and they said this isn't coming out until like a couple years. Okay. That makes no sense. And people want to, like, give them a round of applause. It's 6 teraflops. Okay. How obsolete is that going to be when it comes out? That is my question. That would be like, I have an i3 processor on my laptop. And that would be like me getting an i7 and then knowing that in 3 years or whatever, they're going to be coming out with something, oh my god, so much way better. It's like the same thing. They're like, okay, here's 6 teraflops. That's a lot now. What is that going to be in 3 years? That's what I'm trying to say. What if 10 teraflops is now the new big shit? Then they're fucked. And Sony hasn't, they make their shit to last a long time. They don't make their shit to last 2 and 3 years. Like, and people want to say, you know, Xbox One or PS4, which one's better? They are practically the same, but the PlayStation is stronger. It just is. I couldn't tell you, like, all the little aspects or little specs, but it's just like, it's like little things. Just like I was talking about the 1080 to 4K. 4K is going to be obsolete in 2 or 3 years. They're going to have like 12K or 14K or something, from what I've heard. So what the fuck? Why am I going to buy a 4K TV? Why am I going to buy a 4K anything? So, there it goes. I just had to rant about that because I couldn't take that fucking shit anymore. Hearing people. Ugh. I just can't take it. Now on to the positive things. I am so proud of Microsoft and Sony. And all the publishers that they are working with are finally pushing both of these systems. Like, not to, I don't think they've been pushed all the way to their limit, but it's like 80% there. Like, they're finally, everybody's like thinking, oh, that game had to be running on the Neo, or that had to be running on the Scorpio. No, it's running on the Xbox One and the PS4 because they haven't been pushed before, and now they're being pushed. They're actually because they were afraid to when it first came out. When both of them, Microsoft and Sony, they were like, oh, this is how it looks. No. They can make games look fucking amazing. Alright? And it's like with me. Graphics don't matter if the game's not good. So, it's just this whole graphics thing. Like, I understand, but I don't. And I think people really need to think about that when they're going to buy a $60 game. Like, people want to say, oh, Detroit didn't look like it was going to be a $60 game. You know what I could say? BioShock is not worth $60 because my brother beat it on hard, and he beat it in 2 days. To me, that's not $60. That's not worth $60. You can say fuck me all you want, but it's true. It's not worth it. But, all I want to say is that I'm so proud of them both for pushing their consoles so you can see how good, and everybody wants to say everything they were showing was running on PC. No, it fucking wasn't. They had the controllers in their hand. Okay? Like at the Sony, okay, I only watched the Sony press conference because, and I'm glad I did. Well, it was more like I kind of had forgotten about E3. And then I got home from work, and then I was like, oh shit, E3's today. And I saw a little bit of Bethesda's press conference. And I don't watch really any of the third-party ones because it's just like, it's all coming out on all of the systems. So why do I care? They're going to show it when, so really to me, the only ones to watch are Microsoft and Sony. And I didn't even watch Microsoft this year. And apparently I didn't miss anything. So, Sony obviously killed it, by what people are saying. Microsoft can't take second best. I don't know. the fanboys will be pissed off. I don't care. But I am proud of them, like I said before, for, you know, coming out with some new IPs, and both of them reinventing some very good well, not good games, but knowing games that, like, okay, wow, we really fucked up here. Like, okay, God of War. Prey. Well, no, Prey is, if that's multi-platform, then, oh my god, does Xbox even have any exclusives then, besides Gears of War? 4? That shit? God, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if it's really exclusive, because now that I'm thinking about it, all of their shit comes out on PC too. That's weird. But anyway, now on to the shit that I care about after that little rant. Okay, games I was interested in that I saw. Okay. Probably things y'all didn't see. I saw Prey. I thought that looked great. I didn't play the previous ones, but everyone said it was shit. Super glad Cassady, you know, just waited. Another thing I'm happy to see is We Happy Few. Oh my god, I am so excited. People say it's like BioShock, and fuck no, it's not. It's nothing like it. I've watched Michael play BioShock a lot. All of them. So don't. I've seen those games too much. I was so happy about that. Super excited about that. I'm also excited about Recore. Now, last year when they showed this at E3, I was super excited for it. I was like, oh my god, Microsoft's coming out with a really good... Okay, yeah, that's exclusive to the Xbox. Just making note of that. But it wasn't what I thought it was going to be from some of the footage I saw of Recore. Maybe I'll pull some up on here. This is why I have the, oh my god. Like, really? While that's doing that. This looked really good because it wasn't exactly what I thought it would have been. And see, look, okay, it's coming out on PC, so that's not exclusive either. Xbox has no exclusives. Surprise, surprise. Now, I'm just gonna mute that. As you can see, it looks pretty good. You have, like, these 4 robots that you can choose from. It's really awesome, and they all do different things. One, like, you scale up on the wall and stuff. I don't know if it's going to show it here, but right now, like, and apparently, like, enemies are all color coordinated and stuff, and it's a bit strange, but at the same time, it makes sense. And then We Happy Few, everybody saw, I know. And that shit looks so, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on to, the PlayStation, because that's literally all I care about. That's the only thing that was super interesting and good. I'll talk about over this. Everybody saw God of War and thought it looked amazing, obviously. Days Gone, super impressed. Everybody who was not impressed by that needs to go to PlayStation Access and watch the gameplay that they did not show. Because that shit was amazing. Like, I can't even. The Last Guardian, finally. Fucking finally. Everybody wanted to sit there and say the game looked like shit. Okay, first off, the game isn't meant to be realistic. It has a certain specific art style. That's how all of the games before it have been. So, number 1, shut the fuck up. 2, I'm going to cry like a little babby when I play this for our channel. I'm super happy it's coming out, but I'm just getting mentally prepared. So right here, it's going to show it, like, because it's almost like a shooter and a platformer, Recore. I know I'm going back and forth from what I'm saying, but, she's fighting and shooting these and see the combo. See, it's hard to understand this combo system. I'm not really sure of that, and I don't know what they showed while I was blabbing. But the thing, when it goes across the, that thing's really cool. I could watch it all day. But anyway, back to Sony. You need to go look up the Days Gone stuff that they didn't show, because it's fucking amazing. And also, everyone who talked shit about David Cage can, like, eat their words now. Just eat them all up. Eat them all up. Because that shit looked so good. But, I did want... Sorry, Recore, you've gotten boring already. Okay, I think this is where she goes to, go up a thing. I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Okay. That's fucking amazing. Okay, I could watch that all day. Okay. Going now to something probably y'all haven't seen, and that's... I hope you don't mind, Polygon. But this game looks obvious. This is from the people who made Limbo. Okay? This shit looks so good. And I can't even. I know I'm switching gears. I'm gonna go back to the other stuff. But, anyway, I'm gonna let this play in the background. You can see how awesome it is. Anyway, We Happy For You Pray, Recore, Inside. I don't know what this is for. I'm guessing that it's multi-platform. I don't know. Y'all can tell me. Anyway, super excited for The Last Guardian. I've never cared about God of War because I hate hack and slash, but they made me give a shit about God of War. I want to try it. Days Gone looks awesome. I want to play it. Y'all need to go and, like I said before, Last Guardian, super excited. Detroit, back to that. That game isn't even close to what you think it is. Like, you need to go to PlayStation Access as well and look at the stuff that they did not show. And you will see, actually, all the stuff that was shown at the Sony press conference that you thought was a trailer, like, for Detroit, that was actually that was actual gameplay. Anyway, next, Resident Evil 7. Holy fucking shit. Oh wait, I'm skipping something. Horizon Zero Dawn is coming out. Not that I'm not excited for it. I haven't even started Fallout 4. So it's like, how am I even going to have the time? And it's not coming out till 2017. It looks great. It's not a priority for me. Resident Evil 7, definitely a fucking priority. I'm finally happy. Y'all all know how I feel about Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. They can all eat dicks. That's how I feel. About that. RE7 looked so fucking amazing. Now, as you can see inside, looks so cool. Also, Farpoint, that looked interesting. And they also have, like, their own little VR gun that's with it. So, I'm really happy about that. And then, Death Stranding, what everyone is talking about. And it's so stupid. Like, really. how you gonna show me a video game knowing it ain't gonna come out for like 4 or 5 years? Like, but anyway, down the list of some other good things we saw, Friday the 13th, holy fucking shit. Who thought that was gonna happen? And there's some PSVR games that they didn't really show a lot of, but like there's Here They Lie and Robinson the Journey. Those look really, really interesting. And also Nier Automata. Oh my fucking god. I was blown away by that. That shit definitely was awesome. And of course, everyone loves South Park. Fractured but whole. Fractured but whole. Awesome. But, enough of showing that. I guess I'll put some Nier Automata up there, just so y'all can see some of that. Because that was amazing as well. Like, it really was. Okay. Oh, I love having commercials and ads in my videos. YouTube. Oh, this wasn't what I thought it was. Okay, I'll go to this, because this is... Square Enix obviously put that up there. It's only 3 minutes, but that looked really interesting because, like, Super Best Friends, y'all know I watched them. They're playing Nier, the one before this, and it looks so boring. I'm sorry. I just don't care for it. Oh, I still had paused. My bad. I'm stupid. Okay, it's not that loud. Okay. But you can tell it looks amazing. Let's see. Oh, and let's not forget, you guys, Zelda came out. The only thing Nintendo can even come up with. Maybe I will mute this because it is a little loud. But as you can see, like, you thought that was cutscene, right? It was, and then it just instantly gameplay, just like with Sony. Like, I can't even. I've never been a hack and slash person, but it's open world, and, like, I can't even explain how I feel. Like, see, that, all the other Nier games had those stupid balls, apparently. But, just Nier had that. But it looks fucking amazing. And, like, all the stuff you can do, and you can hold onto your little robot friend, like, to dodge stuff. Like, it's super, super awesome. And, let's see. Seeing a nice little chunk of that. We'll see, because I typed that in. That's all that's going to show up. But, I mean, you can see it's very action-packed, like, very fast-paced. Like, you have to... That's what I like. Because hack and slash, to me, yes, it's fast-paced, but it's also very boring. Like, this doesn't seem like... oh, I'm mindlessly fucking just swinging my sword type of deal. It's a very short trailer, but I'm so super excited for Here They Lie. Okay. I'll let the sound go for this one. So Sony Santa Monica again killing it with the collabos. This will be for PlayStation console and VR. So as you can see, like, this is my type of game. And it looks amazing. Dude, I got, like, little goosebumpies in my stomach. And it's coming this fall. Yes, 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 greatness always awaits. Like, I can't even. Like, that was amazing. And, oh, I'm so excited. But, I'll just give out tiny awards. Like, okay, most surprising. Obviously, God of War. That was surprising. But really, like, obviously, Resident Evil 7 wins that whole deal. And Nier, you get a little, like, honorable mention because that shit is sweet. Best conference, we all need to get over it. Sony won. It's okay to be second best. Okay? Things that I could not give any fucks about. 0 fucks about. Gears of War. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Oh my god. It's the same thing over and over every time. That's why I don't like Call of Duty. That was my next thing. Infinite Warfare, yeah, they're trying something a little different in space, but it's just, like, too late for me. I'm done and over with it. Also, no fucks given, and super stupid to me, Final Fantasy 15 and the VR. Oh my god. And play as Prompto, no applause. Nothing. Anyway, Sea of Thieves, also no fucks given, because it's stupid. My biggest disappointment, and it is every year, Ubisoft never seems to fail to let me down. I want a new Prince of Persia, and I am never going to get it. Why? The people want it, and you just fuck us every time. Also, my next disappointment, fucking Death Stranding. Because Kojima has come out to say that it will be an action game. What? Everyone everyone's been wanting PT. And not only that, that was only him testing an engine. In the trailer you saw, I didn't even know that shit. That's awful. That means he hasn't even picked an engine for his game yet. I mean, it's kind of obvious which one's won already, but if, like, you haven't even started making the game yet. And it's like, Death Stranding, and I'm looking at Kojima like he's really lost his fucking mind. And everybody's like, oh, but he made Metal Gear. So, tell me what else he's made. How involved was he really with all of the other Silent Hill games? And then maybe I'll give him a little bit more credit. But dude, you've got 2 games to your name. Like, part of me is starting to see why Konami let him go. And everybody's like, oh, they were putting the reins on him. Now you can see, because they didn't want Metal Gear to turn into Assassin's Creed. He's probably like, more Metal Gear. No! You have to come up with something different, bro. Not another action game. We want horror. You're not gonna fuck us. And he says it's gonna be different. You're gonna have some fucking shit to prove over the next couple years, Kojima, for me. Because you have never really truly impressed me. So, you need to, like, bring it. Bringing Norman Reedus in ain't enough. And him naked ain't enough. Just saying. But, the things that I'm definitely buying on day one, we all know. Last Guardian, definitely getting. Detroit, I'm getting. Days Gone, getting. We Happy Few, oh my god, getting. Inside, getting. Here They Lie, awesome, getting. Recore, whenever I get the Xbox and the chance to play it, I mean, I used to have both systems here, but I mean, look, considering everything else, We Happy Few, it's only coming out on Xbox first. It's going to come out on the other ones later, so I can kind of wait on that with my situation. I don't know about y'all, but, I'm very picky with games. I'm very picky with my video games and what I like. I just don't like games where you go in guns blazing. Because to me, it just shows you have no thought and no other, like, it's just so stupid. There has to be more to the gameplay. And people like to give David Cage shit. Okay, motherfucker, then you come up with a video game. Okay? I don't know what else to tell you. Because that game looked amazing, especially with, like, the stuff they didn't show you, and that it was actual gameplay you were seeing, and you didn't even know it. Like, it's just amazing. Like, I'm so excited for that. But like I said, this is just my opinion. Of course, everybody's gonna have different opinions and stuff, and people are gonna argue back and forth, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, we all just want to play good fucking games. And that's at least what we got this year, is, like, have shit to look forward to. Like, that was my problem with last year's E3. I feel like our systems have kind of been sitting collecting dust for a year, waiting for these games to come out that they've talked about. Like, we bought your system so we could play these games, now can they fucking finally come out? And now, like, finally everything's starting to come to fruition for everything, so hopefully we can all get that shit, like, hopefully there'll be no delays, hopefully we'll find out soon on some of these games. Everything was in development for the PlayStation 4, literally, except, you know, Last Guardian and Horizon Zero Dawn, and you can bet Detroit is gonna come out, like, next year. Like, I really do. It might be really, really late. If it's not that, then it's going to be 2018. Like, okay, I'm definitely putting Detroit 2018. Days Gone is probably gonna be 2018. God of War, I will put that in, like, fall of 2018. And, Death Stranding, you're gonna hear about this for, like, 10 years. It's gonna be another Last Guardian. Here They Lie, all that stuff that I've shown you, those games are obviously, you know, they're gonna be out soon. They're gonna be, everything's coming out, like, everybody's going broke. Like, everybody I know, we're all going broke. Every time they came out with a game, it was like we're all throwing money at the television and on our computer screens, and it's just like, oh my god, this is too much. And I don't know if I'm going to get a VR. I really don't, because I need to test out with my motion sickness. Like, that's really what I'm worried about, it making me sick. And, like, there will be some people who can't ever experience VR because it'll make them sick, which sucks, but I hope I'm not one of them people, because I really want to try it. But I also don't want to fork out $400, but it's way less expensive than the Oculus and the Vive, so. And don't sit there and say, well, oh, they have better quality. It's literally, like, the difference between 720 and 1080p. Stupid. It's right there in your face. How much clearer can clear get? But that was my opinion on E3, you guys. Tell me what you thought. I'll see y'all in the next video. Probably I will be uploading the unboxing for May. I know y'all are like, what the fuck have you been doing? I was trying to, like, let everybody digest, you know, what happened with Michael moving, and then also with E3 coming out. I wanted everyone to, like, you know, see what the fuck was going on, and then, make a video, because people are so judgy at the beginning, and it's like, it's the first day of E3. Like, they have stuff to release the rest of the week. They can't give you all the fucking shit. They had to show you something during the week, and that's what they did. I didn't see much more of, like, the other games, because I was super into Sony's conference, because they did so good, but, I mean, that's just my opinion. As a consumer, it just makes sense. Like, they just kill it every time, and it was just game after game after game. Yay. I don't want to hear you talking about it. I want to see it. That's the type of person I am, so. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good day. Alright, bye.